The set is decided. Clairvoyance, first song.
We're seeing a lot of backward sets right now.
A little bit, yeah.
We start hard, go down.
Oh yeah, that's how I like to start. Cymer here, second song, Pleasure Seeker, VIP as a tiebreak. And cmmf right now has got a little bit of momentum. C is feeling himself. Bucket hat stays on during sex.
Hey, yo.
And the bucket hat stays on. Event badge on the neck. Absolutely cool, calm, collected. The polo stays on during sex. The bucket hat stays on. And they play boss rush as a warm-up.
Hey, you know what? Hey, the more I think about it, the more tournaments I play too, especially in this meta, I do notice that I tend to drop brackets the most.
What do you say? Oh, okay.
Drop brackets. Like brackets seem to be the most pad-dependent thing. So when I learned this from Hambones at a different stream where Hambones is saying on the warm-up, it's not just about getting warmed up. It's are you used to the pad distance, the size of the screen, your mods?
Oh, absolutely. What can you get away with?
Yeah.
You know, what are the edges of the pad that you can play around with? How much can you edge the pad to get to where you need to be? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know you know what I mean.
You gotta edge all you can.
Exactly.
And go for a strong finish.
Yeah, you gotta get as close as possible without fully arriving.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. During the warm-up period, it's about trying to learn as much as you possibly can about everything. And it becomes really hard as a competitor to try to prioritize which things matter the most to you. Like, personally, I don't want to drop brackets. So picking a chart with brackets to warm up on would be really good.
I agree there.
Hey, nobody said anything about Goonies,
Once again, the draw is set here. The top card draw on your screen is what we will be playing after the players warm up. On the other side here, we've got Falcon versus, I cannot see. Who's up here? Chance. Oh, Chance, okay. Falcon Chance, that ought to be a good one. As a reminder, Rynker is a 2-tournament participant here. Is also in top 8 for Pump, I believe. I don't know if he got knocked out or what. A little while ago, he was competing in Pump.
And hey, cmmf is hot off a win against Chunka.
Yeah, like I said, he's got the momentum right now, feeling himself. Probably feels like he just can't lose right now. I mean.
And I think, Clairvoyance looks like a strong opener for them. If they can take this win on Clairvoyance, I think the momentum will start rolling in. When I think about cmmf, I think about just very clean movement. I rarely really see cmmf get crossover misfires or read a pattern wrong.
And he may not kill you on the white count like some other players like Flash or something, but it's just consistency throughout.
And also just mental fortitude to keep composure through the entire ending of the song.
Yeah, if I'm Rynker here, I'm trying to not get a miss anywhere because it could cost here in Clairvoyance. So we're at 175 BPM. The chart doesn't necessarily do any one thing, different than other things. It's a 14, it's dense, it's got a small break at the end, and it's got a lot of tech in it. No sustained runs, which is also a good one.
In terms of the tech, the chart is front-loaded, so.
Correct.
I think once you hold the lead here, if you can make it to the break with the lead, you gotta just try your best to hold it. Yeah, C looks pretty relaxed, honestly.
Yeah, C, very, very big chillin' right now. If I'm Rynker, he's gotta tighten up the white count here if he wants to pull off a decisive win. But for these players, I mean, Clairvoyance is a very attackable song.
Really tough crossover double steps. And that's what I need from C. That was just so clean. No form errors or anything.
Yeah, actually a major lead right now.
C going towards the break. And honestly, like, yeah, like I said, personally I find the first half is like the most technical, so from here it's just holding composure, which C has shown that, you know, they're extremely good at holding their composure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It seems like this is, I mean, this is probably most likely C's protect, right? I mean, I think I get Rynker on Cymer.
He's still pretty relaxed. Yeah, there's not much song left.
Wow. Insane score here from C. 99 EX on Clairvoyance. That's incredible. Taking a song off Rynker in any capacity is always something to look forward to. Bucket half up, like I said.
Oh, I think I just noticed the Chief Skittles is using P1 protects for both, so we don't know who protected what.
No, we can only assume.
Can we have him do it so he actually picks P1 or P2 for the protect so we get the info?
Yeah. Looks like, well, we mean on our side, so here it's accurate. On our side, it's only P1 showing as a protect.
Oh, weird. That probably was just the way that Tev did the picks on that.
Yeah, I know. We'll have to let them know to like try to.
I'll ask it. Oh, yeah.
So cmmf decisively takes the first song Clairvoyance here, which means Rynker, if he wants to still stay in winners, is going to have to clean house on Cymer here and then go white for white on Pleasure Seeker. So kind of an uphill battle for Rynker, I think.
And dude, if you get knocked into losers round one, you have to play way more matches, and you have to bracket reset if you make the grand final. It is like a rough road from here on out.
And there's no free wins at this point. Even if you're Rynker, even if you're Chunka, does not matter. Nobody is a free win right now, and who else is remaining in top 8? So admittedly, I do not play Cymer a ton. I know we have a teal drill a few times. A lot of odd rhythms here. Very tough chart to stay comfortable in.
Yeah, this chart's very challenging just because the rhythms vary a lot, the tech varies a lot. You know, it's not like certain charts where like, oh, this is a crossover section, and then, oh, this is like the foot switch section.
Whoa, Rynker smokes the first drill. But C still in striking distance. I mean, the song is still just getting started.
Yeah, I don't know. If Rynker saw the yellow flashes on the other side, he knows that he has to hold this. This chart was used in ITL Online 2023, so I know for sure both these players are pretty familiar with this chart.
Yeah, it's also, it wasn't RIP, was it not?
Might have been a drip as well.
I know it's been, I believe it's been in a few tournament packs.
He's still holding strong, to be honest.
Yeah, not far away at all.
Bolter's really digging into this 24. We can hear it from here.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's pure FA from here on out, right?
Yep.
It's just lock in.
But this is like the rhythm variants I'm talking about. Like there's just so many colors, so many different rhythms, so many different sections.
49 and 6 there from Rynker. Just, you could tell from the steps, Rynker was in overdrive. Did not want to give up anything.
So there's two things I gotta say. With Cymerg, the thing that's annoying about Cymerg is that I feel like the term I use, the phrasing is very short. So by the time you figure out what the pattern or rhythm of something is,
it's over.
It's already moved on to the new section. Yeah.
You cannot adjust as you're playing the song. You have to know what's coming in this one to be prepared for it.
And the next thing I've heard, I think it was Leon that told me this. The most likely song you're gonna beat Rynker on is song number 1. Almost all the time, it's gonna be song number 1.
I agree.
And once he's warmed up on song 1,
I agree, do not give him a chance to adjust, because Rynker can adjust to almost any setup that he plays on. It might take him a song, but you can't let him get hot. Never. And in this case, I mean, C, like we said, C's got momentum right now. He beat Paul. He's feeling himself. Just, he's rocking and rolling, but you can never count Rynker out, even if he drops the first song. Once Rynker starts heating up, it's only going to get better from there. So, Pleasure Seeker, in my opinion, could be anyone's game, but a little bit of a toss-up because it's it's an 11, it's a lower note count. But I do think that Rynker has the edge a little bit when it comes to rhythms and songs like this, where you got to lock into the white count. But we'll see. I mean, his white counts have been a little bit high, but it's song 3. He's only getting better. So.
Where do you think people are going to be picking up errors on Pleasure Seeker?
Definitely in the second half. I mean, it's purely in the second half when you combine the rhythms, and then the bracketing tech here is easy to miss.
Although the
syncopation, but you get a lot of really tough bracketing pattern where, like, I could see players here dropping one if they're not prepared for it.
Excellent right off of the FNC, which I don't blame him because it's hard to hear that first note.
Right. And it's no C mod, so yeah, there are a couple gimmicks here. So your ghost stepping has to be on point. I think in this song, I truly believe ghost stepping is the key to solving all the no C mod stuff.
Yeah, the no C mod stuff is easy, but you got to keep counting. 3, 4. Traded excellence.
Yep, on that section, told you.
Oh, is that a attitude or I don't know. It's got to be like a misread from C.
Now we're getting into the teal swing here, mixed in with forced double steps and foot switches.
Usually a pretty complex pattern, but nothing to these guys.
Now in that bracket section I mentioned, in my opinion, more worth it to ensure that you are hitting the bracket versus the timing of it, because you do not want to drop one here.
Yeah, misses hurt a lot.
Yeah, it's full hip rotation. You have to really exaggerate the movements. Just getting down to the wire right here.
Oh, nailing those 30 seconds. Hey, honestly, this ending, oh my god, the percentage is flickering. This is so scary because this audio is so quiet.
Right.
It's so hard to hear the notes. It's still flickering.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Holy, oh my god. That could have been decided. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, 99-24 and 99-14, I still feel like that could have been decided by one way based on how the percentage was flickering. But still, solid score from both players. I mean, 13 whites on Pleasure Seeker is super good. I mean, ignoring the excellence and grades, 13 whites is incredible. So, shout outs to C. Really strong showing. I mean, C had Rynker. I mean, Rynker was sweating. You cannot deny Rynker was sweating here.
Sweating.
Yeah, for sure.
If there's a lesson learned from this match, don't look at the step stats.
Yep.
Just
Do
don't
not,
look.
Do not.
Like, what is it gonna change? You gotta hit bluefin.
C mentioned it's the grates that they got.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grates. Yeah, C was peeking a little bit. C got caught peeking. Yeah, it cost it. And so that's the interesting part about head-to-head versus the gauntlets that we've been doing, because when I played with my gauntlet with Mark, I didn't give a shit what Mark was getting. It's like, it's all on me, right? Because it's against the entire pool. So like I couldn't care less.
Gauntlet's fun because you're playing with the person next to you.
Exactly.
Like you are technically playing against them, but it's not head-to-head.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's your partner. So like I'm not interested in at all in what they're doing. And then, but when you're in the direct head-to-head, you always have that little bit of nervousness of, how well are they doing,